Tuesday. What's up, Tuesday? How's everybody doing? What are you doing? Why are you hanging out over here? Well, that was creepy.
Boo! What's going on, people? How you guys doing today?
I'm gonna put this bar right in front of your... Just keep that right in front of your face.
What's going on, people? Yes!
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Today we have something pretty awesome that came in on the old FedEx. Hey, from Atlanta.
Incredible.
It is incredible. It's pretty incredible. Super excited. But it's Tuesday, and we're working on a Ford.
F-150.
We're actually shooting a small little video on it, so that's going to be neat. You guys are going to like that one. If you were a fan of this old school, you know, F-150, you're going to like this little video we got going on. F-Series. Yeah, whatever. It's F-150. Oh, yeah. Aren't they all F-150s? But we got a box in today that Fernando is simply losing his mind over. He wants to open this box.
Insane.
But, you know what I just realized? Yes. I'm on the wrong Instagram channel. I'm on my personal Instagram channel. Yeah, because I'm like, where is everybody?
Okay, so
I'm going to end it, and I'm going to go over to the 5 stars.
We're going to start over, so pretend that we don't talk about it.
So if you guys are watching this on Dean's Facebook page or Instagram page, cool. But we're going to go over to the 5-star page.
All right.
Because this is way too important to goof up. So hang on. Be right back.
Just cut it off. All
right, we are live on Tuesday.
Well, now people is like, you know, I'm done.
Now we're on the Facebook page. So if you caught it over on my personal page, thanks for joining us.
Look at that.
Yeah. I was live. Yeah. But we're back here. It's Tuesday, as we were saying. A lot of fun going on. But we got a box in today that Fernando is simply just like freaking out about this box.
Oh.
He's super excited, and I'm gonna give him a knife. I don't want to keep everyone. I don't want to keep everyone in just total suspense because this is gonna be cool. But hold on, we're gonna have to open it on the floor because it's 85 pounds. We got an 85-pound box right here. 85 pounds. Hold on. Does anybody want to guess what's in this? It's not a 2019 Denali.
Right. What did they say?
Giving Fernando a knife, question mark. Yeah, you might. So does anybody want to guess? I mean, the model number is on the side, so I mean, it wasn't like it's a surprise.
Don't show it to them.
But does anybody want to guess what is in this? Okay. Has to be an amp. That is correct. It is an amplifier. This is an F-150. We're working on this. We're shooting a short video on this guy. Yes, Jeff. That is the model number of the amp. What is its nickname? Come on, Jeff. You know what it's called. It is an amplifier. It is not Scar Audio.
No.
Whoa, come on. It is huge. It's 85 pounds worth of amplifier. A 10,000 watt Kinker amp. It is a 10,000 watt Kinker amp, but what is it called?
What
the heck was that? I know. Kicker Mega Amp. Man, you guys are killing me here.
Come on, guys.
All right. It is from Kicker. Yeah. Yes, Jeff. Yes, it is. You are correct, sir.
Look at that.
It is a Warhorse. Holy cow. That's right, boys and girls. The Warhorse, the original 10,000 watt, oh my god, amplifier has decided to show itself here at 5-star. I think it opens from, I think cut the cardboard down so we can get flat to the black box. So when we were there last week, or when I was there last week, our buddy Joe Hobart, head of engineering, was like, "Hey man, you want a Warhorse?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I say I want a Warhorse.
And so he went to Aziz, which you'll get to meet Aziz you'll get to meet Aziz. All right, we're back. I'm sorry. I get a phone call right in the middle of opening this guy. All right, so here we go.
These amplifiers is bigger than the lab.
It is. It's definitely not going in the lab. All right, so it opens here from the front.
Okay, hang on.
You all right? Oh, it's got Velcro that holds it in place. Holy Jesus. This is like a... Hey, Watch your mouth. We're live. Oh, dang, there it is. Look at that, right in the corner. It's signed.
Hang on, let me take it out.
Yeah, okay.
So you can see it.
Well, it is a little bit different design as far as that goes, but...
Take this one.
Right here. What does that say on the back? This amplifier is non-functional and permanently disabled. Perfect. Exactly the way I wanted it. So this is purely for show, as the sticker just said. There's the Warhorse. Grab the Warhorse logo. Put it over the LEDs.
Okay.
But they asked us if we wanted one to put on the wall over there, and here it is, pretty in a box. Look at that. Okay, so if you guys missed me talking about it last week, this guy has, this piece here comes off, and there's 6 0-gauge inputs that would go into it.
10,000. This is 10,000.
This would have been 10,000 watts of weird power. Think of it as, and this is very generalized, think of it as 2 heart machines, you know, like when you're dying on the side of the road and they paddle your hearts together. Picture 2 of those, one backwards to the other, so it pushes the woofer this way, and then it pushes the woofer that way. So it's very interesting.
It's insane.
And I know, what is it, Bavard or whatever his name is, the guy over there in Europe that fixes amplifiers. He did a defibrillator, thank you. So think of it, it has 2 big defibrillators pushing a woofer back and forth. It's really a weird design. He got, Bavard, I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong. He got one of these in for service, and he showed it on an oscilloscope and kind of went over how it works and whatnot. But it is truly the big guy. It was a very dangerous amplifier, but who cares, because it's super sexy and cool, and we got one. I just wanted the front cover. I was like, I'll just take the cover, and Aziz was like, nope, I will find you one. Pretty cool, right?
That's amazing.
Isn't it? Look at that. So those are not a handle. You know what that's for, right? That's not a handle.
Which one?
Those things you keep using as a handle, those eyelets, those are for the 0-gauge to wrap through. So what you do when you mount it onto the wall is, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Excuse me. So what you do is the 0-gauge comes out of here, and then this is for the 0-gauge to run through.
Right.
So you put, when you're hanging it up, you put the 6 dummy loads in. I don't know. Goes somewhere.
Gotta be cool.
Yeah, it probably covers up the, because this piece comes off too, and this is where the speaker wires are. That might go underneath it. Either way, I wonder if we'll have to pull the top.
What?
Thank you, Victor.
Pull the top for what?
It's a heart stopper. It is definitely a heart stopper for sure. Well, we know it's got, oh, you keep dropping.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put this in my pocket because I don't want to lose it.
Right there.
Yep.
That's where all the things go.
Yeah. So, so this is an incomplete circuit board because all the gains and stuff are missing. That's cool. Which is fine. I just wanted it to hang to the wall because it's just so awesome. It used 0-gauge. It used 6 0-gauge.
Right here. Come on. This side so you can see it.
Yeah, so that's them right there. So they would come out of this hole here, and this was designed to hold the 0-gauge in place.
So it's 3 powers to ground.
It used, oh yeah, so that comes off. So there you go. That's where they go. It had, God, I always forget the name of these clips. I know one of you guys, and it has fans in the end. These red clips here, so you would, I can't remember what they're called, but you make any harness you want, and they clip into this. So yeah, you would use 4-gauge, go crazy. And that's the little remote turn on right there. It's like an 8-gauge remote turn on. But yep, that's it. Now it's just a show pony. I like that one. Yeah, it is definitely just a show pony. For sure. Well, I would like to give a big thank you to the guys over at Kicker, Aziz for finding it, Mark for saying, hey, you could have, Mark, why did I call him Mark? Joe. I was just talking to Mark on the phone. Joe, sorry, Joe. Hobart for saying, hey, do you want one? And me going, are you serious? Of course I want one. I mean, don't be silly. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I got to get back to work. Have a nice afternoon. Victor, I think we all... Yes, it is a very large paperweight. It's 85 pounds of paperweight. I'm with you. We do have to get back to work. This is going to be a video hopefully coming out here shortly. You'll see what it is. It's going to be kind of neat. It's definitely different. But we're going to end it there. We just wanted to show you guys the Warhorse. Giddy up. Let's get back to work.
Peace out, people.
See ya. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. Today is Thursday. What are you doing, buddy?
Making my fuse.
Making your fuse mount?
Fuse mount.
So special.
Yeah. How big, huh?
I guess if we could just like make a template for that.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
We should probably just make a template for that.
That would be smart.
Yeah, that would be smart because it seems like we're doing it often. Look at that. It's an F-150. Oh my gosh. Happy Friday Eve. Yes. So the bench is trashed because for the last day and a half, I've been working on this science project right here. This customer brought us all their equipment, and they've got a 404, 404, 501, the Alpine DSP 12-channel gimmick, got the fuse holders, dual 0-gauge run to the front. Zoom in real quick. Show you the 8-gauge wiring. Everything has a fuse. Everything is all that. You guys got that. The signal wire runs hidden all behind here. Sorry, and it comes out over here. This is getting ready. I have to pull the radio out, get the harness in. Here's all this side's wire. So we got the dual runs of 0-gauge, getting ready to go inside of this. But that's what we got going on. Lots of fun there.
A lot of fun.
I mean, you know, whatever. Oh, he's also got this. He's doing a JL 110 box. It came with instructions. We have to put brackets in there to hold it in place.
This is the game with a lot of instructions.
Yeah, it's
and none instructions.
Well, there's instructions for that, so we gotta play with that. Lots of fun. But
yeah,
one of the reasons why I wanted to come on today. Hello.
Say hello.
Well, he said hello.
Oh.
So I'm saying hello back.
Hello.
This is a nice thing to do. Tonight at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Well, hey, back to you. You're going to get the delayed by 1 day because it was a big edit, the kicker video. So that's coming out tonight. Obviously, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I put up a notification that it'll be up at 5. Now, there's a reason why you're going to want almost 10 p.m. in Istanbul. Eastern Standard Time here. It's like 2:46. Anyways, but thank you for staying up to watch. Last night was a late night for me as well, trying to get this video up and done. It's about an hour and 6 minutes it came in at. We did a lot of stuff. It's a 2-day period, even though it's going to seem like it's just one long day. You can tell by the shirt change. But it's taking you guys into places that you didn't even know. What amp would you recommend for 2 sets of focals? What are the those are, you know, you can't go wrong with audio control. I'll just throw it there. I mean, you know, I'm a big fan of the Q class. I'll throw that out there as well. Anyways, I'm starving for more installers. Don't worry. I know the thing is I had filmed this, had a good time last week, brought it back. I thought I'd be able to get it done in 3 days. I needed an extra day to get it done. So you guys are going to get an hour video. You guys have always asked why don't we do longer videos? Because they take forever to edit. I mean, this is edited Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, edited some Sunday night. So it's a long process. But either way, Lima Peru in the house. You guys are going to get to see and do, well, you don't get to do, you get to visually do all the fun things that I got to do while I was out at Kicker. And it was fun. If you saw the clip, you saw the SMD, AMD. They got that. But that's like that was clickbait because I knew you guys would be like, oh, wow. Trust me, the tools they got there, that was a toy. You know, that's like a, think of it like a oscilloscope to a DD1. They're two totally different things. So you're going to learn all about the AP, audio precision, which is the stupid expensive, we'll just call it a dyno, but it does everything. So not to give too much away, but the reason why we're talking about it is if you make it to the end, there's a conversation that I have with Joe, and that conversation is going to be important. We'll leave it at that, because once you see it, you go, oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But I'm not going to talk about it till tomorrow after the video comes out.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And we'll go from there. That's funny. Anyways, for those of you that missed the beginning, what we're working on real quick, we got an F-150. Big surprise there. We're putting in a customer system. He brought in some JL7s. He brought in these pods here that he got. They were screw-ons. He's got a 3, a tweet, a 6.5 inch here. These are C7, 6.5 inch here. He's got the Alpine DSP along with 3 Rockford amplifiers to power everything up. And Mark just texted me as soon as we go live.
Always, right?
Yeah, so now I gotta make excuses why we didn't film the video for the RR2 last night. But hey, that's a whole nother story. All right, guys, question. Installing the Kenwood DSP 600, should I not use my Rockford T625 component crossover and just let the amp do it? All right, that's a wonderful question. That's a crossover question. We get crossover questions all the time because a lot of these speakers come with these cool little passive crossover networks. Now, what you have to keep in, what you have to understand is, regardless of it is a T1 or T2 or any crossover for any speaker brand out there, how the term passive or active is really how we're going to answer that. So passive means you're going to use that big crossover network, and you're going to use that to cross over the tweeter. You're going to use it to cross over the mid. Now, in the Rockford T1, T2s, they have a feature called bi-ampability. So what that is that's a passive channel for each speaker. So if you want to run channels 1 and 2 to the tweeters, 3 and 4 to the mid-range, you can do that passively and still use that passive crossover system. Because let's say the amplifier you're going to put in doesn't have the ability to cross the tweeter over properly, or it doesn't have what's called a bandpass to cross the mid-range over properly. Most amplifiers have a high pass or a low pass, meaning they can block the bass from the small speaker or they can block the highs from the big speaker. Now, if your amplifier has a 10 times switch on the high pass, meaning that you can multiply, let's say 320 times 10 would be 3.2, 3,200, 3.2. Anyways, okay. Then, and you have a channel that is dedicated just to the tweeters, then you can do what's called active, meaning you're going to run channels 1 and 2 actively using the crossover in the amplifier to cross over that set of tweeters. And then you have a bandpass, usually called BP on the amplifier, which means you have a low pass and a high pass setting for that mid-range, meaning what I like to call a top for the mid-range and a bottom for the mid-range. So for example, if you're going to play your tweeter down to 3200, you would select 3200 typically as the top for the mid-range, depending. You can play with it a little bit, but most people are going to pick that frequency. And then let's say you put a 70 hertz high pass, because the 3200 on the mid-range would be a low pass, and then the 70 hertz would be a high pass, and that will give you the band pass top and bottom for your mid-range. And that is part of what the passive crossover is doing. The passive crossover is providing a bottom for the tweeter, a top for the mid-range, and then your amplifier is providing the bottom for the mid-range. So it really just comes to how you're going to run that DSP 600 amplifier. It's a 6-channel amplifier. If you're going to go tweeters on front, mid-range on rear, or tweeters on front, mid on rear, tweeters on 1 and 2, mid on 3 and 4, rear speakers on 5 and 6, and then out to the subwoofer, then yes, that amplifier is capable of doing a bandpass channel for the mid-range, you can go full active. The hiccup is you have to have the appropriate crossover points or you can blow your speakers. That's why a lot of people feel more safe doing the passive or doing bi-amp through passive so that you don't have anything to worry about there. I hope that helped. I know. I kind of have to, do this stuff on the fly.
That makes sense.
Alpine PDX V9 4.2, good setup. Yeah, that's plenty of power. We do that all the time. We used to do that a lot. We don't do it much anymore. AVH and a 1200 amp problem. The amp keeps going into protect, then turns back on after a few minutes. Okay, so here's the deal. There is, well, I was getting a text message. There's 3 reasons, sometimes 4, why an amplifier shuts off. Ohm load, meaning resistance, you have too low. Power, meaning you don't have adequate power going to it, which means, let's say you got a bad ground, you got a bad fuse underneath the hood. Or heat, meaning it's in a place where it's not getting proper ventilation. 2 of those are real easy to check with a digital multimeter, resistance and power. 9 times out of 10, it's one of those 2. Very rarely anymore is it thermal. Not to say that it doesn't happen, but it typically doesn't happen. Now, as far as power goes, you could have a bad fuse. Now, keep in mind, a bad fuse doesn't necessarily mean blown. It just means you could have a bad fuse, meaning it's a piece of crap fuse. So you test power at the amplifier with the amplifier trying to load and see what happens. Under load means while it's playing. You can also test the ground the same way. Make sure you test at the battery and then at the back and see what your voltage differential is. So let's say you have 13.5 under the hood and you have an 11.5 back at the amplifier, there's a problem. The other thing too is make sure your speakers are playing the right ohm load. So if that amplifier can play at 1 ohm, make sure you have 1 ohm. There again, digital multimeter will help you with that. Fun. All right, that's 2 big questions for today. I'd love to stay in chat. This is a lot of fun, but we have to get back to work because we have to finish this car. So it was great talking with you guys. Make sure you check out that video today, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Friday, everybody. What's going on, man?
Friday? Why is happy?
Oh, you mounted the bass knob there.
Yeah.
Ah, I wondered why you took that out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to make it loud. Go ahead.
Never mind.
You sure? Oh, that's right.
Can do it later.
Hey, can anybody guess what this is a dash for? I'll give you 5 seconds.
For a Dodge Ram.
I wish. Oh, that would be nice. It's definitely not a Dodge Ram. Hey, we can't even tell what it is because the grill's gone. Did I ever tell you about that? So, speaking of Dodge Ram, so years ago when the Dodge Ram came out and the grill was attached to the hood, one of my installers, because up until then the grill was always left on the car, so he popped the hood and he was working on it outside, and I walked outside and I go, dude, what happened to the grill? Somebody stole the grill. And of course he was just freaking out because I caught him off guard. And he's over here looking at the front of the car going, dude, what the heck happened, man? And I'm like, dude, look up, it's literally right there.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was
like
Sean. It was Sean. The,
okay.
The guy that still comes around every now and then. Yep, it was him. He totally flipped out. It was great.
Wow.
It was good times. What is up, everyone, and happy Friday. That was a fun story. Well, hey, from Auto Waves Car Stereo in Mississippi. The jokes that go with Mississippi. Mississippi was always, because you had to learn how to spell the states when you were a kid in school. That was a big deal. And so, like, Mississippi was always the, there's the whole thing for it. Crooked letter, I don't know, humpback. Anyways.
I can spell it.
Well, it's like 4 letters. They're literally reading it. And then there's the countries like Germany. Hey, what's going on? Saw your pics on WireCare. Email, congrats. Thanks. Make sure you take advantage of the cool deal that they're offering. It's till the end of the month, so that was good. Good deal from them. Yeah. We still have to. We're still planning on doing something with them. We just have been so busy since I took a couple days off. Things got really backed up.
Oh yeah, just like, I'm gonna take days off. Yeah, why not?
But it's not like I actually took days off. I'll be in Florida November 16th through the 19th. I was planning to stop and meet you guys. Well, make sure you do, because when you stop by, you get one of these lanyards right here, custom made just for visitors. So
Just
anyone that
for
stops
visitors.
by, make sure you get your lanyard in case we forget, which we usually don't. We're pretty good about that. So here's the deal. It's Friday.
It's
We
fine.
released a video yesterday at 5 o'clock. The kicker tour.
Yeah.
We had a blast, and by we I mean me. I always talk in the third person like that. It makes things easier because I'm usually referring to both of us.
Yep.
Thanks for the awesome video from Kicker. There you go, and great point. Now, for those of you that haven't caught the Kicker video, you're going to want to catch it because there's a scene in the video that is very important. It's towards the end, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Bobby figured it out. Yes, you did. And oh, hey, what's up,
Bobby?
Shaughnessy?
Hey,
It's Friday.
Shaughnessy.
Shaughnessy's got one more day here, and
Really?
hey from
Wow.
Pandora. Yes, he leaves tomorrow. It was great. We got to hang out with him last Saturday. That's why we cut out early to
What's
go
up,
meet
Bobby?
Install Ninja. But Bobby figured it out because he watched the video through. There's a scene in the movie, and we'll call it a movie because it's an hour and 15 minutes or something like that long.
Yeah.
I think I got it figured out. And in that, we talk, Joe and I'll even tell you who was in the frame with me. We talk about something that's going to happen. And we're going to do it. We're going to do one of them anyways.
Yeah.
And so, but the deal is for one, you have to figure it out. Now, if you figured it out, you don't have to tell me you figured it out because I don't want to know that fast pass I'm set, right? Because that's a 4-hour wait to get in Pandora.
Yeah.
But if you figure it out, what I want you guys to do is just tell me what you liked, what you'd like to see, what you didn't like, any comment you want, critiquing the video, good, bad, or indifferent, because that's important. We want to do more of these, and feedback is always good or bad. You know, just I hated it or I loved it. Give me some meat to it.
No, I mean,
because
if you hate it, you have to give it a reason.
yeah,
why
you gotta
hate
say, oh, it sucked. The
Because-
whole thing sucked.
hey,
I don't
okay,
like
why?
Kicker. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to watch it and give me that comment because what we're going to do something special.
Special.
We're going to do something special because you'll figure out what we're going to do when you watch the video.
Okay.
And guess how it's going to happen
How?
from those comments.
All right.
Yeah, so it's going to be something to do with that. We're going to tease the crap out of it for at least a couple days because we got to get the view count on that thing through the roof because it took, for one, it took me 3 days to edit that, and it took me 2 days to film it, 3 days to film it. There's 6 days worth of stuff going on there, and it's really awesome.
That's pretty cool.
You haven't even finished watching it yet.
No, I
I was going
haven't.
to say, I went home last night and I watched it again on the big
no,
TV.
I haven't watched it.
And Haley came home and laughed at me. She's like, what are you
Finish it.
doing? I was like, I wanted to watch it on the big TV, you know, because
Yeah.
it was fun.
Well, actually, you know what?
And I will tell you,
I'm gonna watch it
stick to
tonight
the
on
end
TV.
because there is what is Haley? What are they called? Bloopers. The bloopers. We did put bloopers in it. There's bloopers at the end, and they're funny. At least I think they're funny. I laughed. I'm easy to laugh though. Go share the video with your friends and everyone. Definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the flirting lady in the orange dress. I wasn't flirting with her. She was actually really nice. Okay, if you guys check out. Okay, she has a BS in physics. BS, Bachelor of Science.
Oh.
I think it was physics. Yeah, so she's basically a genius. A lot of the people there are. If you catch the little round table where there's all those people standing around the whiteboard, those are all the designers. Those are all the guys that design the amplifiers and make the amplifiers, and they're like Fernando, but more of them. There's as you saw, there's quite a few of them there, and these guys make all the amplifiers. They make all the amplifiers, they make all the speakers, they make all the processors, they make all that stuff from scratch. And then it goes off to be produced by whoever is building it for them. But they design everything in-house.
Viper DS4, nice.
While listening, let's just say I'm not worried about...
His remote start. What's up, Jose?
Well, I'm glad you're working on it, because if I was working on it, chances are good I wasn't going to start in the end. Hey, from Lima, Peru.
Great weekend, man.
Yeah, so anyways, check out the Kicker video. Watch it to the end.
Yeah.
Figure out the secret.
Yep.
Tell us what you loved. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you might not have loved. It's all fun and games, but you'll know why you're going to make that comment if you watch it.
Yeah.
Have you guys used the Stinger carpet pad before? Yeah, only like once. I mean, it works. It works. I think it would work better up north where the floors get cold. You know, if you're worried about your feet. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
Dean and Fernando, the audio guys. Yeah. But anyway, so what were we working on? Did you guys figure out what dash this was from? We were talking about it's an F250. It's a Ford F250. And what is it getting? It's getting this cool Pioneer 5-channel amp and a bunch of kicker speakers. We got some KS 5x7s going all the way around. I think we already put the box in here. Let me see. Yeah. Can you get this seat down for me? I don't think I can do it with my hand. Hey guys, asked about the tuner span on the current Kenwood radios last week. I think found the 3 times upper left, upper lower, press the screen in 2007 model. Is that still correct? I'll have to test it. If I get time, I'll head over to the board and hit some buttons. Let's see. So we went ahead. We got the 2 Comp RTs. I think, which box is this?
This is
It's not the A-Trend, right? Is it the other one?
Q-Power?
It's the Q-Power. Q-Power Rhino Line F250 box. So it fits in there tight. That is for sure. Hey, from Cleveland, Ohio, home of Paul. Dean 2-channel amp. Left side works fine. Right side sends it into protect. It's the amp. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. If you caught the video, the kicker video, when we were using the AP, that was what was wrong with the amplifier was testing. One channel was bad. According to them, it was probably the crossover circuitry that was actually bad, not the amplifier. But either way, it's all still the amplifier. But yeah, if you're flipping the RCAs and it's doing the same thing, it means you got a bad channel in the amplifier. Unfortunately, I'll have to go back.
Bad channel. Yeah.
Hey, I thought the ARC audio,
Hey guys.
looking and running is okay.
Hey, over here.
Oh, you still got. Oh, well, it's still here. We haven't done anything with it yet because we've been busy. But there's the Warhorse, still there. Yep, still big. See, compare it to you. Dude, it's almost as tall as you are. I mean, dang.
I'm only 5.
Do you all use PRV audio? Do we have any PRV over there?
PRV? No.
No, he doesn't sell PRV. I mean, we don't really do. So there's a whole line of stuff that we carry that we don't actually do much installation on. So like we sell a ton of Scar Audio. What does he got over there?
DS18.
DS18.
Yeah.
What else?
That's it.
Is that it?
Earthquake.
Yeah. But we don't actually do any of it in the install bay. It's mainly carry. Would be great if you could test that someday. Would like to get the MFT. Okay, sounds good. What was the first question? I don't know what Peter's first part of Peter's question was. Okay, it's okay. All right, guys. Well, just like yesterday, I know it's 5 minutes with 5-star. It never works out being 5 minutes. Is there an advantage to kicker subs only going to 100 hertz?
100?
Do they? I mean, that might be the natural roll-off point. You got to remember, every speaker has a natural roll-off point. And if you're an engineer and you're really cool, you can design speakers. So the number one... Okay, so give you an example of that. If this is what you're talking about, it might not. DS18 for the win. If you look at the kicker high-res speaker, if you look at the Kenwood high-res speakers, those nice ones that have the gold thing on the top, they have a power handling of 50 watts, and everyone freaks out because it's 50 watts. Well, the reason why it's only 50 watts is because there's no passive crossovers in the box. What they've done is they've designed the speaker, and a lot of people have done this, especially in the home audio market. You design the speaker to use its natural roll-off points as the crossover, okay? And it's like, whoa, wait, what? Yeah, so every speaker has a natural roll-off point. If you design the speaker properly, you can use that natural roll-off point as the actual crossover. In doing so, you save money, you save weight, you get efficiency up. If theirs automatically rolls off at 100 hertz, they probably did that to make it more efficient or more whatever. There's usually a reason for it. But at the end of the day, the logical thing is that it's not going to play below 80 hertz, or above 80 hertz anyway. So if they move it to 100, then it's fine.
All right.
And plus, their amplifiers, their low-pass amplifiers start at 200 hertz. Anyways, what do you got?
Low pass.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I find Peter's question.
What was Peter's?
Hey guys, I asked about the tuner span.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
the Kenwood radio. Yep.
I think I found the 3x upper left and the 3x lower left press on the screen.
So it's top, bottom.
For the 2017 model, is that still correct?
I think we actually have a 2017 model on the board over there.
Yeah.
So
it would be great if you guys could do a test at the someday. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we think about it today or tomorrow, when we're over in the lobby, just grab one of the two and try that. I'm assuming it probably has to be in standby.
Standby?
It would have to be off. So yeah, we'll try to do that.
All right.
I roll off.
What? I roll off at 10.
No, 10 ounces. Yeah. Hey, man, it's medicinal, bro. Hey.
All
Right. Anyways,
Start
okay.
working this.
I'm gonna finish the radio. I got the okay. So hey, if any of you guys have an F250 like this and you're trying to retain the factory USB, the sync modules behind the glove box. Go behind the glove box, so it's like, I'll show you. I think we did a video on it once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right behind this panel right here, you actually get it from the glove box, is the sync module. The USB is right in here on top. You pull it out, use the USB GM1 from pack, and you can retain your factory USB. It's that simple. Awesome. Enjoy 5 minutes with 5-star. Hope to see more 911 rescues in the future. You're alone on that one, but you're not. Everyone loves them. I hate them. But yes, we film them when we get the opportunity. All right. Make sure you go check out the kicker video. Figure out why you're watching it. And then, of course, leave a comment what you liked, disliked, thought was cool. Anything like that. Because what we talk about in there, it's going to happen.
Gotta be positive, man. Positive thoughts.
No, it's all good. All right. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.